Okay, so when I went into rehab, we're talking 13 years ago now, so obviously it's over a decade ago, I was just literally shoved in a room for 4 days on some diazepam and then told to practice the 12 steps. So there was no nutritional support, there was no blood test, there was nothing, and of course, diazepam's pretty addictive in itself.
It is.
So can you tell me how you here at Human would treat somebody who wanted to get off alcohol or cocaine, gambling, pornography, the usual sort of suspects of addiction?
So like everything else, here at Human we do things differently. So we don't think ethically giving someone who's already in an addictive state something else which is toxic and addictive is not ethical. So here we use NAD, and our protocol is evidence-based, a lot of research behind it. So we start off, it's a 5-day protocol, and the first IV infusion, so firstly we use IV NAD, meaning it bypasses the gut. So
yeah, because, sorry to interrupt, because forgive me if I'm wrong, your gut isn't going to be working optimally if you've been eating inflammatory foods, you've been having tons of alcohol or cocaine. Forgive me for being a little bit, naive, but your gut isn't going to absorb the nutrition, is it? If you're going to take it orally.
So people are like, oh, I take all tablets. And I'm like, no, it's not, especially if you're in that state.
Inflamed state, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we go straight in with the IV, much more, really, really high levels of bioavailability straight into the bloodstream. High dose, 1,000 milligrams on day 1.
So that's a gram? Boom.
That's 1 gram. Day 2, 750.
Yep.
Day 3, 4 and 5 is 500.
Okay.
And it's specifically in that order.
And it is safe?
It is completely safe. So much safe. Firstly, it's a natural molecule already in our cells, in every single cell in our body. It's as necessary as oxygen is to all of our cells, so no NAD, no energy production. It's a natural molecule already. There's no, amnesiac or psychoactive implications, so you can drive home and carry on with the rest of your activities. But for the substance withdrawal program, we can either do it here at our lounge, or we can do it at home as well.
Yeah, because there's a whole, when you're withdrawing from something, you have a huge fear. It's like a fear that comes over you, a paralyzing fear of the outside, and you just want to be safe at home. So you're able to go to the client's home and get them over that first hurdle, because I suppose after a gram of it, that mood lifts, the energy comes back, and the confidence comes back, because it's a debilitating disease. Addiction locks you in, it's isolating.
Definitely.
And that NAD can give you that freedom again to just start your journey.
And once you start seeing how, actually on the first day, such a high dose protocol, making the withdrawal symptoms so much more bearable, that gives you the confidence and the optimism, like, I can get through this. Yeah. Once we start getting rid of the withdrawal symptoms, that making it way more comfortable, that just increases the chances of you then staying, off that addiction, off that substance.
Do you know what, for me, it gives you that glimmer of hope. Yeah. And that is what is missing in so many recovery programs. There is no hope, there is you and your willpower. And if you fail, boom, you get knocked down again. So for me, NAD just gives you that first step up, back into cellular health, and that's what it's all about, because we are all cellular beings.
That's it, we're all cells. It's literally impacting the neurobiology of the cells of the neurons. There's no more of a direct way which we can impact this. The effects are immediate, long lasting, and on top of all the benefits that we discussed about the impact of NAD on the detox pathway, you also have the added benefits that NAD is generally amazing for the brain. Our brain is one of the most resource intensive organs. It needs so much fuel, energy, so it helps with clarity, optimism, your serotonin, generally anti-inflammatories, focus, learning, memory, even with studies of social interaction and autism and ADHD. So it's got so many more multifold effects, as well as helping with the immediate detox pathway as well.